And we're joined by Peter Bayun from the Ukrainian Cultural Society in Kelowna. I just wanted to cover off the subject of people who might consider themselves able to offer some kind of housing if and when we start getting refugees here. So first off, from what you know so far, what kind of housing is optimal?
The best housing, we're looking for something that is semi-permanent. So somebody that is looking, that has a residence of some sort, maybe for a year or more, and they're looking for something that allows these refugees to have some level of independence. So that would mean that they have maybe their own kitchen facilities or something like that.
Not like a bedroom in the back of the house.
No. They would like them to be sort of independent. If you have something, just a room in your house, I think for all of us, we tire of having guests for too long. And so they're looking for something that is permanent or semi-permanent for these folks. So they have visas up to 3 years to be here, but they're trying, once they get these folks established, that we don't shift them around too much, because they've already been shifted around an awful lot just getting here. So if you had something, say, up to a year and something that was maybe like a small suite or something with a kitchen, that would be good. And probably the best way to do that would be to register at ucc.ca. That's the Ukrainian Canadian Congress. There's 2 buttons there, and one of them says, I want to help. And that's where you can register your accommodation. And they've promised that they will get back to us on all the offers made for British Columbia.
Right. So, and I understand this isn't happening, super fast, because you're still working out the details of how do you vet people to make sure that we're sending refugees into a respectable, sensible, and safe environment.
Exactly. That's a huge concern, that they are in a safe environment, that somehow folks won't take advantage of them, because unfortunately there are folks out there that sort of prey on people like this. So they are checking to see that the folks are upstanding, that are doing this.
And has there been a lot of contact through your organization from people saying, hey, I've got something, Peter?
Yes, the generosity is at times overwhelming, and we're most appreciative of that. And so we'll see what happens. We have meetings with the provincial government today, and another one coming up quickly, and they're trying to arrange all this as how we'll vet people, how we'll receive them, what the government can offer them to help them, especially in those initial 30 to 40 days, because they may not have a source of income and so on. So we're looking for the churches and some of the other groups to put together a package of money that we could give to those folks coming in to allow them to buy, hygiene, clothes, etc., all the things that they need just to get them off the ground initially. And then most of them will come with work permits, and so if somebody has an ability to hire them, that would be super as well. And you can register at ucc.ca that you have a job offering for them to help them through.
Great. And have you been given any indications as to how many refugees might end up seeking accommodation in a place like Kelowna or the Okanagan in general?
We're not really sure. The provincial government, the last meeting we had, said the initial wave would be about 1,000 people coming into BC. You would think that the number one place they would go is Vancouver, but Vancouver has an almost 0 vacancy rate, and it's not great here either, but it may be better than Vancouver. So we may be getting a chunk of those folks, and we really don't know. That would be the first wave, but then there are more, of course. There are like 4 million people have fled Ukraine at this point. So
yeah, could be a big number.
It could be a big number, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us about it.
Thank you, and thank you for taking an interest, and just to everybody out there, thank you so much for your kind offers of help.